ಈ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಶುರುವಾಗಿದ್ದು ಹೇಗೆ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಮ್ಮ ಆಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ತಿಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ?
So actually, me and Jitendra were classmates. So we both are aeronautical engineers. So when me and Jitendra were building the aircrafts for almost 5 to 6 years now, and the passion for building autonomous vehicles started from there. ಇದು ಜಿತೇಂದ್ರನ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಹೇಗಿದ್ರು ಏರ್ಕ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಫ್ಲೈ ಆಗತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದ್ಯಾಕೆ ವಾಟರ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ. So we thought, why not we build an amphibious vehicle which can do both. Coincidentally, just after a week, we had a DRDO scientist coming to our college with the same problem statement. He wanted a vehicle which can fly as well as submerge under water.
Wow.
So that worked out well with our timing, and that's how the idea came in and gave us a kickstart to build this.
ವಂಡರ್ಫುಲ್. ಗೌತಮಿ, ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು?
I'm from T. Narasipura. It's a taluk near Mysuru. So that's where I was born. My whole school studies, everything happened there. You can call it a village where girls are only allowed to study till maybe 10th or 12th max. And they're all my cousins are married and have kids. But I was lucky because my parents were very lucky that, we want to give my children's education. Nan engineering first year aliddaga, my father passed away.
Oh.
But my mother stood as a pillar, like in the family. She's like, I want you to be independent financially, so go for it.
Very nice.
ನಮ್ಮ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಬಾಸ್ನ ಈ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಿಂದ ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತೀವಿ.
ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮಿಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ ಕಂಗ್ರ್ಯಾಚುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಈ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದ ಯುವ ಪೀಳಿಗೆ ಅವರ ಆಲೋಚನೆ ವಿಶಿಷ್ಟವಾಗಿದೆ ಮತ್ತು ಅವರು ಸಾಧನೆ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ನ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಇಂಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಹೇಗ್ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು F1 ಗಾಡಿಯ ರೇರ್ ಫೇರಿಂಗ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂಡರ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಏನಿದೆ?
So there are two challenges. One is system engineering itself, because it has to be light in the air and it has to be heavy underwater. The second complex part underwater is communication. Just like how we have GPS, when you're underwater, you don't have access to GPS. This is an amphibious vehicle and this is Nexar. So amphibious vehicle, as per IDS requirement, is built for 50 meters shallow water depths, and wherein Nexar is for 1000 meter deep ocean inspection applications. It's a flooded body design, what we call.
ಈ ಎರಡು ಎಕ್ವಿಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗಳು ಯಾವ ಕೆಲ್ಸಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಇರೋದು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾವ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾರಿದನ್ನ ಕೊಂಡ್ಕೋತಾರೆ?
This is an ocean of opportunities. First of all, today we are sitting in borders. We see only armies and Air Force being always active, but behind the scenes, naval forces has to safeguard our seas and safeguard any equipment, any mines, anything's coming within our borders. So one is for the security reason. It can stay stealth underwater. Just watch for sonar signals. Akasmat enadru sonar signals bantu anta heldre, then it knows that there is something coming towards our entity and they have to take a call on that immediately. This is on the defense side. Aquarex is the only marine robotic startup that has been selected for Israel Aerospace New Spear program.
Oh, very nice.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
ಸಮುದ್ರದ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇದೇನೇನನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು, ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಾಟಾನ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಇದೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಸೀನಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾಗ ಅವಾಗ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಮಿಟ್ ಆಗತ್ತಾ, ಇಲ್ಲ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಆಗ ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತಾ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದರ ಯೂಸ್ಗೆ ಸಿನಾರಿಯೋ ಏನಿದೆ, ಯಾವಾಗ ಇದು ಸಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದಾನೇ ಏರ್ಬೋರ್ನ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು ಸಿಯಿಂದಾನೇ ಏರ್ಬೋರ್ನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ?
Yes, sir. We have designed it to have a modular payload. So basically, the Avatar has got 4 kg payload capability and Nexar has got 15 kg payload capabilities. Now from low-cost sensor to high-end sensors, you can plug and play any of your sensors.
ಹೌದು.
It can collect environmental data. It can collect seabed characteristics, and also it can collect any sort of visual and sonar-based data. And it has to water surface to relay the data. Like how we are showing, it connects to the satellite and it pushes the data through satellite to the end user.